chinga kichingia umanji morgeri anosa sotubati chinga kichiga nandi nigo charengana ni chinga kiri tupende kuimanyi ayo abere koba kawatega kura chingo nyichense muna tuabe koba to kwariganeria koru asegita sini kigana ni kumanyonga abaroki wabari class kia ikomina kabilo se form 4 ni kubanya koba okora amatemu abodi tukoria rero igona aino kento kona guchingira umoyiga bwi Christmas amunu mwako muyatika to yarigani tuimanye buna abaka koba kawatega iritariane hespon posire Council of Elders yeza kukiaba gusi abagakaboni go bachiramu na kugikiria ebikore byabe bikoba bigokwanika koru Ase county kya Kisii amuna Nyamira buna ekore kiria kyo gusambwa kwa bantu amarito amapema guki ase abana bake nabo iko bigwa mbere kobo kweneki wachinsemo au imi county ya Kisii amuna Nyamira awisibanya ko bakorwa okopuri guki Ase county cyo kinyara ko bachigocha amo kweneki ngango kora bari ibikole byo byabere ko bikwenekiwa awisibanya ko bagotebuna nigo baranya ko bakurikia inyumba eyemo ibachi kunya ko bakorwa amaigeri guki Ase abasabuna enchira eyemo yokubakinya korengana amone kemira kyo gesaku kyo mugusi.
Sasa tutaenda kwa ward siko 65 hapa Kisii. Tunataka kutafuta njia ya kwenda kwa hizo ward. Tuongee na wananchi kwa karibu ile. Tuwe karibu na wananchi, tuongee kwa ward. Tutaongea kwa sub counties siko 16. Tuongee hapo. Na tumepatiwa habari ya kwamba tukitaka ile hall ya serikali huko ng'ambo ya Karicha tutakuwa tukifundisha vijana wengi wanachapa town na nje. Watakuwa wakiitwa kila mwezi wakija hapo wafundishwe na hao wazee jinsi wanaweza kuishi kwa njia nzuri, sio hizo njia mbaya. Kwa hivyo tutatumia kanisa kuona tumesuluhisha haya maneno. Tulisema hiyo tutaongea hata kwa mashule, tutatafuta kila mbinu tuone mambo haya yameingia kwa watu wetu kabisa kwa njia zote.
Ekiombe kyobochori amone chimebe IBC mugasorero ningo banyako bakumena amona baraikuru asibya mabya siasa bwisi banyako bakurigereria igoro yobochori obonene obwanya tukobokwera umutinyu ugatano gatatu umwakoyiga ka okwana chinga kibaringe asomo kutunyo omochairman gwekiombe kyo wafura chipkati niganyara ko bakawotebuna keningiya agokumiria kubwatikana amo nigasi anyara ko bakakora gose egeka anyara ko bakira obisi egeka kemiaka 5 no yomo yanyere ko bakebweta wafura chipkati nigakagero guchigosoka kuru Ase abisiyo umutinyi umotangani bumwaka ugocha nyuma yokora etamu ya yakobera abisibuna omochairman gwekiombe kyo kyobochori amone chimbebe.
I've served 6 years as a state officer, and I believe I've made my contribution. So I have no regrets, and I believe that whoever comes in should pick up from where we have. We have laid ground, and we shall be available for consultation if required. Yes, it's been tough. We went through challenges, but 2022 election was a success as far as the commission is concerned. A lot of success stories, and we want to build on those success stories. And the team that will come after us, when they do come, we shall ensure that there are enough handover reports, including this PE report and what we have done the last 6 years, so that they can pick it up from there.
Meeting. We are meeting the political parties for purpose of stakeholder engagement. This is part of the constitutional requirement in our monitoring and evaluation to come up with a post-election evaluation report. As you all know, the election cycle is continuous. It ends with the conclusion of conclusion size and the publication of the post-election evaluation report, which we hope to launch sometimes in January. On the launch of that report, that will conclude the 5 years and it will now start the next phase of 5 years, which will lead up to the 2027 general election. But that's what we are doing here, looking at success stories, looking at where we went, we had challenges, and how to correct those challenges. And part of it will be informed by legal reforms. The three institutions have agreed that when it comes to amending the Elections Act, Political Parties Act, and which covers the PPLC, we shall sit together again in another forum and look at the legal reforms when the time comes. So that's what we are doing here. You asked me about 6 years. Yes, it's been tough.
Chinga kicho guchingira umuyiga wi Christmas amono mwaka muyana kero abakenya bagendete kurwa enseme ya muguki aseyinde iri kumena amona bamwe abono abagenda b'Kigali niko babuligwe kweneke buna ngoke ni bari kuntumika embi nyugwa biri bigutiri buna enjira ya moyo kweneke buna gukora bari imibasukano ekweneke waye kipari je koretwa amono kwendya gwikigali ase speed igoro amono gutinda kero bari asegasi ikambani ya moyo nene sako niwe yarire eira abagendi babo tibagukikunya ko bagwanje kuru ase stage kero bagupimwa na kweneke ngamba tumigete ibinyugwe ebyo abwese banyako bakuru okubori go cyasi kikambani kinde nyare ko bakikweneke ase stage cyonsi imensi ya Kenya ngobe kabare ibipime biko nyako bikurigereria bari batindete ni banyako bakoneke buna abakenya ngori ndubare kero bari ase kisafari nabogo anene mono chinga kichiga chemiga ye Christmas
analyzing ata 0.00 kitambo driver aondoke pale tuko nako bro kama huyo mmeiona lazima tujue mtu kama ni mlevi ama si mlevi na wale wangekuwa walevi sisi we never entertain them in our circle. We normally expel them for 6 months. Akinja tena apply kazi tena kwetu. For that reason, for this festive now, iya Christmas, mimi naomba mandriver wangu wawe watifu kwa barabara. Spindi ni ile item unajua hivyo. Ya pili ulevi sisi hatutaki. Ukiona utakunywa pombe hii festive, wachana na gari, mwenye gari ama zako itafutie mwenye gari driver mwingine.
Kabla tuja introduce hiki kifaa kulikuwa na challenges kwa sababu driver angeanza kusema unamuonea na una evidence ya kutosha ni mlevi. Kwa hivyo tukachukua hatua ya kununua alcohol brews ndio tuone watu wetu ukiambiwa uko mlevi. Na tunatumia hii kifaa na tuna new pipes kwa hivyo hakuna challenge yote upande wa health. Ati mtu atasema yeye amebudisha hii na hii nyingine, kila mtu na yake. Inasaidia kusave lives za watu especially msimu wa Christmas na tena kuangalia biashara yetu iwe juu kuliko zile biashara za our competitor.
Wewe ketogente konyora amana majakuru asigeta sinike gya Voice of Victory ni kumanyonga bono kero abakenya bagenda kurigeria igasi ye serikali umuraigwense umuske Dr. William Ruto nigo omokenya oyomo oyu asirieta Fredrick Ogora anyako baka kwenda asekoti kurigia kumanya obututukanu bobwate ndikibesa cya Asila Fund abo asabwate amaswari emerongibere ayu aganiti anyako baka kuiranirwa nyuma kibese kitaragenda kobera gusego kitaragenda kwena nogoki asaba Kenya bono ikini kioni kira chikunyako bake ukwaneka kitariki 15 umutinyu okabina boyo kinyako bake wansa gotegererwa kitariki 15 umutinyu ugatatu umwaka ugocha.
The Hustler Fund is illegal as we stand now because the Hustler Fund does not have the fund being used has not been appropriated by Parliament. So we want to know from Control of Budget, where is the money coming from? That's why I took the president to court. I also want to know who is the accounting officer? Who are the board members? Who is the secretariat? When you're being told you are saving money in a bank account, we want to know the name of the bank and your account number. Because there's no way you can save money in a bank and you have no account name, you have no account number, and you have no, you don't know the name of the bank and the branch. We are being told you are saving money in SSF. Tell me your NSSF number. Without NSSF number, how do you follow that money? So the president must come out clean on that as well. He's taking your PIN numbers. M-Pesa told us before the president came to office that nobody should ask you your PIN number. I want to know from Safaricom. I want to know from Telcom. I want to know from Airtel. Why have they allowed the president to take our PIN number, is he above the law? Is he above the commercial contract between me as a customer and you as a company? The Hustler Fund has no office to visit. The Hustler Fund has so many illegalities. Take the money because you are suffering, but don't be obliged to pay until the president complies with the 20 questions I asked the High Court.
Wego umugaso arero igitasini gia Voice of Victory amona mashabiki niganya kapaka gusanga esuku yabo amona abana bariba emburugo orphanage yabo ase amashabiki anya kapaka kogokera igitambukire ikyo amona abana abo abisibanya kapaka togia igitasini kiga wego amona gutasini igitasini kiga kikurawo amonere mu director Evans Nyakirinyamari abubanya kapaka mwakira mbiye mono mbogo na mashabiki arenya kapaka goja asensemeyo kuru asigitasini kiga nikoto kubakira ngambu ya mono aso okoboko kubanya kobako beka kweneke ngangu sanga bari esuku yabo amona banabuba emborugo nabo kitoke ntakonyora amangana magia gwetania asilimia 30 y'ebinabire ase chikoti nigo ebine bibwa Trinity abakori emirimo be serikali boigo amona bonjorerie abako neria ebintu giki ase chi serikali anemoro chi serikali chi county amone serikali enene kolengana amone kyombekerikyo gutuka obokurumi amone chimbwa EACC nigo Kenya egusiria chi bilioni chi besa chinyinge kubwatikana amono bokurume ubukonya kobo kweneke wakuru ase abakori emirimo be serikali pono nigo wetania chi bilioni 30 ebinabire ase koti bikende kurigerirwa kubwatikana amone chibese chichisirete koruwa ase serikali enene boigo amone ria ye county
with the EACC to take us through the leadership and integrity frameworks that we are supposed to put in place as a board to curb corruption. So we've been here for 3 days and we have learnt a lot, and as a board we have a lot to implement. And we are still, it's a continuous process with the EACC.
And the enforcement part of it, training lets people know from the forefront what can you do to help the country change this culture of corruption. As a citizen, what is your role? As even a person in the boards, what can you do to help the country? Because if it is the executive cannot be everywhere, and that is why they have board members to oversight these institutions to ensure whatever the government wants done is done in the right way. 80% of the cases that EACC investigates are on corruption, touching on procurement, and that is our main interest, to ensure that the person charged with entrenching ethics in these institutions are at the forefront. And you know, examinations are a key thing in decision making, and we would want to ensure that the integrity of these exams is not compromised.
Commission has been also getting in the areas of employment issues on people using falsified certificates. We have issued advisories both to the counties in terms of the county public service boards, county assembly public service boards, on how they need to address that, and one of them is making sure that the employees they are actually interviewing or they are planning to take, they are actually vetted, submitting the names to the committee.
Lituko elimorio kama yumu waziri w'ikisemi muske Ezekiel Macho gutangaza amatemu amanekera sikirikia gatatu wana umubunge okimiri Didmus Baraza nigo agosederi kuja kugenda ase kigambiro goswera ekamatiri kurigeria amatemu seneki kubwatikana amona matokeo amabe yeskuru ya Moi DEP eyogotoka ase bunge yaye boigo Baraza niganya kubagotebuna amatokeo ayu nigara mabimono na boigo kuburia ekyombekyo kinyako kurigeria amatokeo ayu puya nyuma atarika ase kigambito tanyo robotiru asincha jogo ikirano.
I am urging him to consider remarking those exams. Of course, this must be done within the next 14 days, 20 days, considering to the fact that we will selection or rather placement of these students in various schools of their choices will begin immediately. And if this is not going to happen, and because now Parliament we are on recess, there is nothing that we can do in terms of processing their petition, then the only last available option is to go to court, so that the court can compel the ministry and the stakeholders to remark these exams and also take action if we have evidence that these pupils were aided in what the ministry say, perpetuation of examination irregularities. So that is what we are going to do. I've already given instructions to our lawyers who are preparing this suit to be able to file to court, because we cannot accept that an 8-year journey of a pupil is ruined by a decision of 3 or 4 people.
Tungekuwa tunasherehekea, lakini imekuwa ni siku tofauti yenye hata kueleza unashindwa unaeleza namna gani. Tulingojea matokeo ya watoto wetu wa class 8, na wazazi nyinyi mnajua, sisi tunajua, mimi teacher wenu ninajua. Huu ni mwaka ambao tumekuwa na watoto wenye nilijua mimi kama teacher. Hata tumeongea, kila mtoto amejua hii ni mwaka tungekuwa tunatoa hata mtoto namba 1, na kila mtoto alijua tu huyo namba 1 anaweza kuwa ni yeye. Kuanzia huko nyuma
uyake ma umwaje umurigendo cinga kwikira ka kuno kunya ko bingunya kutura amwana mayiye cinga kechiga ko nyuma ntara utura ni ngondo cinga umushimi wanere Andrew Mukaya mabikorwa cinse mu cyabo gitutu cyaje South ni gakutukaniria abamenyi be bunge yu nane mono igesako kyo mu gusi esuku engia na boiko umwaka umuya wa magendero agwasa kubaburi banyako bakunyura umonene na boiko kumwiraniria mbuya mono banyako bagusanga amona bamwabo chinga kechiga tiko munkuru anyako bakakusini aboigo akwagate wika chinga kichinetura nyako to kumena asembeo iritariane hespon posire.